Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome to Temperance Tarot. My name is Jessica. Thank you for joining me today. I'm so excited to have you guys here. So, for today, we are doing a collective reading for all earth signs. All right. So, this is going to be for all Capricorn, all Virgo, and Taurus. Okay. This is a collective general reading. It is also timeless. So whenever you are hearing this is when you are meant to hear it. So for today, we're going to be reading from the Emerald Visions deck, and we're also going to be giving you some angel messages. So this is messages from your angels. All right. So let's get started. All right. We have the Three of Cups. All right, my beautiful earth signs. You guys are, I just feel like love. There's so much love around you. There's so much support. I'm also sensing like a protection around you. So there's maybe some things that you were just kind of going through recently and you felt like people were crossing boundaries, crossing lines. I sense a very just beautiful ring of protection around you. Okay. There's a lot happening right now that there's a lot of heavy energy around us right now. But my beautiful earth signs, you guys are divinely protected. All right. And I also feel like you're making a lot of connections. I'm also sensing like love connections. This isn't a love reading or anything, but I feel like just there's a lot of love around you. And this could be maybe a new relationship that is happening and you're just kind of in the beginning of it. Or maybe this is just a long standing relationship that is finding like a new fire. All right. So there's something going on here with love. All right. We also have the King of Cups. All right. So I'm sensing a masculine energy that is really embracing their feminine side. Okay. And what do I mean by that? I mean that there's a certain softness that this masculine energy is feeling right now. And you don't have to be, male or female. Like you this is I'm sorry, you don't have to be a male. You could be a female as well. I mean, I know there's a lot of women that stand very strong on their masculine energy. So I think that that could also be something that you you've always been someone that's very just, strong-minded, very firm, kind of like I'm here like boss babe kind of energy. But you're tapping into your softer feminine side, all right? So I'm seeing you just soften up a little bit. And maybe this has to do with a new relationship. Like maybe this new person, this new love is like really allowing you to just bloom in your femininity. Okay. And if you are a male that's experiencing this, I think you're allowing yourself to be more vulnerable, to be more open about your feelings, your emotions. So I feel like you guys are in a really good safe place right now. Okay. You're being very open and very vulnerable, and you're being very, there's just this really soft side to you right now that maybe you haven't seen before. All right, what else do we have? We have the Star. Okay, so again, there's a lot of water. There's a lot of water here. I feel like you're going through almost like a rebirth. So something new is blooming in you. There's something beautiful that's coming through that you've never seen before. And I think it's because it's been watered with a lot of love. I see you planting something a long time ago. You planted a seed of some kind and you've been watering it for a long, long time. And you're just like, when is this going to grow? When is this going to bloom? It's finally here. It's finally blooming. And I feel like with the Star, this energy just shows that you're in such a trusting, peaceful place right now, and you're not even afraid of like being hurt because you know that you're going to be fine. Like everything's going to work out the way it needs to work out. Even if this relationship doesn't work out, even if this new, new beginning, new love, new romance, like it doesn't work out, it's okay because that just means it wasn't for you, and what is for you, it's on its way. Like you're just in a very loving and trusting place right now. I really, really love this. This is so beautiful. Okay, with we have the 7 of Wands. All right, you have fought to get to this place. And I think in some way, you know that you've had to fight through a lot of betrayals. You've gone through a lot of healing because there has been some kind of heartache or heartbreak that you had to heal from to get to the place where you're at right now. But I feel like this is behind you. So, Spirit's encouraging you to stop looking back because this individual, he keeps like, instead of moving forward, it seems like he's like looking back to see, is somebody else going to hurt me? Is somebody else going to do this to me? And I feel like, as optimistic as this reading seems, there is a part of you that feels like you might run into heartache again. And even though you're not scared of taking chances, you're just almost expecting the heartache instead of expecting love or a beautiful new like relationship to grow in. So there's a part of you that's a little pessimistic. Um, but I think deep down inside that something good really is going to come out of this. With the 6 of Wands, this is you stepping into victory. This is you. Some of you guys might be going into like wedding plans. I feel like maybe the beginning of next year, you might already be planning your wedding. You might already be planning a summer wedding. Like, I feel like for some of you guys, this is going to happen very, very quickly. Like I said, this isn't a love reading, but I feel like it's kind of leaning towards that because maybe that's just where you're at right now. We have the 4 of Pentacles. All right. So we definitely have an energy of trying to take on too much too quickly. Okay. So I want to talk about how, maybe you are planning a wedding very, very soon. Take your time. Don't rush. There's no need to rush anything. And just don't put too much on your table before you know exactly what you're getting yourself into. Okay, I'm also sensing like a little bit of control here, like someone is a little bit of a control freak. That could be just because you're so used to doing things on your own and now stepping into a new role of partnership or a new role of like being in a relationship. It could be a little weird to share responsibilities or share duties and tasks. Like, be open to that, because I do feel like these people that are stepping into your life, or the individual or individuals, like, you're going to gain a lot of support, and you're not going to need to be so controlling. All right. I'm also hearing that some of you guys actually might be in an open relationship. So there might be more than just one person here. Um, yeah, with the 6 of Cups, I feel like you're meant to have a big family. I feel like you're meant to, and this doesn't mean like you're meant to have like a bunch of children or anything like that. Like, I think it might mean that you are going to be with multiple partners, but everyone's going to be on board. No judgment. I get it, but well, I personally, I'm not into that, but I understand there is some people that like to be in open relationships or like to be in relationship with multiple partners. I kind of feel like some of you might be going that direction, and that might be really new for you, and that's gonna, really open your eyes to just trusting and being very good communicators, because I do feel like when you're in that kind of relationship, you have to be very open to communication. All right. And with the 3 of Wands, yeah, definitely you're going into new territory, new land. There's a lot of new things that are coming your way. Wow, this reading went, I was not expecting this reading to go this way, but hey, again, this is a a collective general reading, so take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't. And again, this isn't necessarily I'm not saying that every single one of you guys is going to go into this kind of relationship, but I'm just saying for some of you, it might be that. And for some of you, you might just be in a, just monogamous kind of relationship, and you guys are, just stepping into new territory with one another. You guys might be experiencing your relationship in a way that you've never experienced it before, but just the two of you, just the two of you. Excuse me. All right, I'm starting to lose my voice, so let's get this going. All right, here are your angel messages. All right, and I guess again, this is for Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Oh my God, I apologize. I don't know what's going on. All right, so we have 909, confidence. Things are moving and you need to make a decision. Act with confidence and take risks. Okay, so I kind of sense that with the Three of Wands. I definitely feel like you guys are stepping into new territory. And I'm also sensing, let's pull another one. I'm also sensing that some of you guys are being asked. I don't know why I keep hearing that. This whole like multiple partners. Maybe you're being asked to make a decision between two people. Yeah, that's what I'm sensing. All right, it says, and then for your second angel reading, stability, 444. Angels are guiding you and supporting you, providing a stable foundation for success. Okay, so my earth signs. I think I know why I'm getting this multiple partners. Um, you might be in a position where you're being asked to choose between one or the other. And I want to encourage you to really look into your heart and ask yourself, what is it that you want? And if you are the person that's actually in a committed relationship to just one partner, um, I think there's also a message here for you where there might be something that you guys are stepping into a new area or territory in your relationship that you might be questioning whether this is going to work for you both or not. I don't know the details of it. I don't know if you guys are like looking into having an open relationship, uh, but I do feel like there is something here that you're going to be exploring with your partner, and it's going to really change the trajectory of your entire relationship. This also could be you guys diving into a new project or maybe buying a home. I feel like something new, really big and new, is coming in for some of you. And for some of you, I do feel like you're being kind of pulled in two different directions. Who are you going to choose? What are you going to choose? Um, is this going to be a committed or open relationship? Again, this really, really, I don't know how this reading got to this, but this is where we landed. All right, I'm going to give you one more card, and it's going to be a card of empowerment. I've never done a reading like this. I can't tell you why it turned this way, but it is what it is. This is where spirit led, and this is where we're going. We're going to go with it. All right. So I'm also sensing and kind of reading here the stability card with 444. Angels are guiding you and supporting you, providing a stable foundation for success. Sometimes we can get used to doing things a certain way, but when the universe starts nudging us a different direction, we can be a little hesitant, be a little scared because we don't know what it's going to look like. But I do feel like spirit's here just to give you support and guidance, and just trust the process. Trust where you're going. You're going exactly where you're meant to go. And there might be some things that you are going to be leaving behind, but don't be too focused on that, okay? Because I do feel like there is better and greater things coming ahead. All right. So Candle of hope. I am hopeful. Every day I make the choice to be positive, no matter what happens around me. I guard the flame of faith within. At the moment when all feels lost, I face a dead end. I hope, oh, I'm sorry. At the moment when all feels lost and I face a dead end, hope lights a new way. All right. So, definitely, I do feel like some of you guys are going to be leaving some things behind. And maybe because you're going to have to be make a decision between these two situations, that you're going to feel like I'm going to have to leave something in order to focus my energy on just this one thing. And it doesn't have to be a relationship. It could be, you know, a project or a job or something. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to just, box this reading into just a relationship. But for some of you, I do feel like it's going to be about relationships that you have. Um, but just be, stay positive and remain hopeful that everything that is for you is going to make its way towards you when it needs to make its way towards you. All right. So thank you so much. I love you guys so much. Thank you for listening to this. If any of this has spoken to you, please let me know on the comments, and please like and share. And I will see you guys next time.